Valkyrae recently, as you may or may not know, Valkyrae is the girlfriend of Hassan Piker, the dog striker on Twitch. Recently, she was put into a little bit of hot water for her comments that, honestly, if they were about any other race than white people, would be seen as insanely racist. But of course, it is okay to be racist if you're speaking about white people. That's the Twitch way. That's really the liberal way, that you can't even be racist to a white person. So anyways, let's see this Twitch. Let's see this video. See what you have to say about it. Here we go.
I did tell her, I was like, cutie, I do think your tone doesn't help because you inherently sound really angry all the time. You sound really, and she knows. I was like, you're very blunt. I think it's your tone, you're blunt, and it just comes off poorly, especially, you know, and I was like, you're also the whitest woman I know. And it also is just, you know, you being so white. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. But I know her. I know her heart. It's just because she wants to help, but I feel like there's ways we can do it better.
Imagine saying that about any other race than white. Imagine her saying, "Oh, you're just so black, and you're too black." Okay, that is an insane comment to say about a race. Imagine being so obsessed with race that you say that someone's problems are specifically because, oh, you're just too white. You just don't understand. You can't comprehend things because of your race. She is part of a class of specific brand of insane liberal lunatics that somehow gauge people on their worthiness in society based upon their skin color. These people literally call every other person around them a racist. Yet they truly are the most racist. Imagine that. Imagine thinking that. That is absolutely insane. So, as you see this, as you've, you know, I'm sure that a lot of people would think this is crazy. Many people also, of course, including her insane liberal audience, probably agree with this, right? But a good amount of people thought this was insane. So, being a completely heartless and spineless streamer, she had to make a comment about it. You know, she had to backtrack her comments because a lot of these streamers, they base their opinions on what's the most popular thing. So here it is. Here's her response. On Twitter, Valkyrae says, "There's nothing wrong with having conversations with friends and helping them understand where their privilege comes from in regards to situations they may not have personally experienced that others suffer from. And a lot of privilege obviously comes from being white. Never thought I'd be accused of being racist against white people when the clip is clearly out of context." Anyways, she's talking about her podcast, blah, 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 blah. To be very clear, there is no such thing as white privilege at all. You know what there is, though? There is privilege when it comes to things in society like affirmative action, which literally means if you're a minority, you just get put into better education. Equity in itself, which is a core tenet of the liberal experience, is inherently racist and privileges people who are minorities, who are not white males or Christian. Inherently, liberalism is all about giving privilege to people who are anything other than white and male. So that's the true privilege in society. The true privilege in society is being someone like Valkyrae, who was born a white passing, or whatever she claims to be. Maybe she claims to be brown. I have no idea, whatever it is. But to be a pretty, many people might say, to be an attractive woman. The amount of privilege that Valkyrae has been given by being an attractive woman is insane. And then to just claim, oh, it's actually the white people that have all the privilege in society. Look, here's the secret, okay, is that the vast majority of white people have to actually work to get things, just like everyone else in society, you know? There's no such thing as white privilege. And this whole concept of, oh, the privilege, your privilege, is inherently racist in itself. But this, again, is the hypocrisy of the left. This is them projecting all their faults onto everyone else. And it's just absolute lunacy, I must say. Absolute lunacy. So, Valkyrie, you're an idiot. You're an idiot and a fraud. So, there you go. That's all we're talking about regarding that. Okay. Anyways, that's my streamer drama stuff right there. Isn't that great, guys? We're talking about streamer drama. We're part of the conversation now, guys. Okay. This is what we're doing. We're part of it. We're making it happen. Okay. And she is also white. I don't know what she is. Again, she probably claims that she's like brown because she has some sort of like brown aunt or something. I'm guessing, if she's making those comments, just like Hassan. Like Hassan to me looks like a white guy, but I'm sure he's gonna like, no, bro, I'm like Turkish, man. I'm not white. I how dare you group me into that? These people always associate with what's most convenient towards them. It's crazy. It's like, anyways, doesn't matter. Not getting into that. All right.